Hey there, if you're new to the channel and you want to learn everything there is to know about living in New Smyrna Beach, Florida and surrounding areas, you've come to the right place. My name is Matt Ecoff. I'm a local real estate expert and I'm joined by my beautiful wife, Rachel Ecoff, and we're here to show everything from the best neighborhoods to the hottest spots around town. Listen, we get phone calls, emails, text messages, Zoom invites every day from people just like you want to move to the beach. So whether you want to move in 2 days, 20 days, or 200 days, don't hesitate to reach out. We'd love to help you move to the beach. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe so you get all notifications and all updates about everything living in New Smyrna Beach and surrounding areas. Now today, I'm going to play a game called Never Have I Ever, if you played that when you were a kid, and never have I ever done an exclusive video on just a custom home and told you things from start to finish from redevelopment. I talk about redevelopment all the time. Today we're going to look at a completely vacant lot on Crawford, which is just about 2 blocks from here. Right now we're on the ocean. We're 2 blocks from Flagler Avenue. We're on Due East, which is the house that was been completely redeveloped is on. So we're going to look at a completely empty lot on Crawford, which is 2 blocks over. We're going to look at a tear down opportunity that's going to be a huge, huge lot on North Atlantic Avenue. We're also going to look at a tear down opportunity next door to the house being built, the completed house, and a house in the middle of its process. So we're going to go through the whole thing. I talk about redevelopment all the time. You hear me say it up and down, left and right. I'm a land acquisition specialist. I am a realtor, so I do general real estate. Of course, I'm happy to help you out with that. What I really like to do is find properties that need to be torn down or vacant land and then have people build custom homes. And today we're going to do a video just on that. So I'm excited. We're on the ocean, as you can see, obviously. Flagler Avenue is about 200 yards in this direction. Crawford is 2 blocks in this direction. And Due East, which is right down here. Rachel, if you wouldn't mind turning around and showing them. Due East, we're about maybe 300, 400 yards until we get to this custom home. So let's get started and have a good day. All right, today our first stop is going to be at the completed project, and then I'm going to kind of work backwards from that point. I want to grab your attention, and I think $2.25 million house will grab your attention. So this is North Atlantic Avenue. Flagler Avenue is just 200 yards down this way. We're going to start here. We're actually going to come back here because this is a tear down opportunity that I want to talk about. It's a little bit more expensive, but talk about the pros of having this property. And then we're on Due East right now. We are in North Beach. So we're between North Atlantic and North Peninsula. This is a thin part of the island, so it's probably 400 yards, maybe 3 or 4 football fields long from the intracoastal to the ocean. You can see as we're passing by, some of these houses are tear downs. Some of them are brand new. On the west side of North Pine on Due East, I know I'm saying a lot of street names, and if you don't live here, you probably don't know those names, but this is one of the highest elevated streets in New Smyrna. It's also one of the higher volume streets for renovation. So Rachel, if you wouldn't mind turning around and showing this bad boy. All right, we're going to start at the finished product of a redevelopment opportunity, okay? Here's what we got. A custom home, beautiful 5-bedroom, 4-bathroom, 2,840 square foot with a beautiful pool in the backyard. This is completely custom. This has everything. It's got a backup generator. It's got a lift station in the yard right here that acts as like an oversized sump pump. So any kind of flooding that comes through during a hurricane season, it takes that water right away. We are elevated in North Beach. We're elevated about 10 feet above sea level. This is one of the highest leveled streets in North Beach. So this is a great street to live on. This thing has everything. It's got a generator. It's got high efficient air conditioning systems, and then everything on the inside too. So like I always say, I should be behind the camera, not in front of the camera, but I wanted to just kind of give some stats and tell you that we're going to go through the process, but we're going to go backwards on what the redevelopment looks like, and we have our finished product right back here. My client is the client that's buying this, which is phenomenal. They were actually looking for a house in Naples, in which everybody knows how beautiful Naples is. It's known all around the world for how beautiful it is. They like New Smyrna Beach 1,000 times better than they liked Naples, and they end up canceling a contract there when they found one of our other videos, and then they're going to make a purchase on this thing. So we're under contract right now, so I wanted to get in before everything closes up. So this is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful opportunity. So let's get started and take a look at everything.
Welcome to my new home. Just kidding. This is for Matt's client. They just purchased their custom dream home. Really nice, heavy mahogany door. This is so heavy, but it's really beautiful. So everything is brand new. It just got completed. Giant living space that you walk right into, and it also has this really nice detail of the beams in the ceiling. It goes straight into the kitchen area. Granite, it has also smart appliances and the hidden refrigerator, which I think is a very nice touch. I think it looks really good with the cabinetry. You don't even know it's there until you need it. Pool bathroom right off of the pool. This is extremely convenient in Florida, so you're not tracking water in and out of the house. You've got an extra storage cabinet area. This is bedroom, I'm gonna call this bedroom number 1. It's all the way on its own side of the house, so nobody else is over here except this one bedroom, and it also has its own ensuite with walk-in closet. Again, the majority of the house is all solid surface flooring, which we love in Florida. Easy to clean. We're gonna save the primary for just a minute, and we're gonna go through the laundry space, which is its whole own room, which is really, really convenient and nice. You also have this really fabulous built-in here. Kids, you can hang your backpacks, coats, whatever. It gets thrown here, forgot about, love that. And then also, they did the epoxy on the entire of the garage. And the garage space is huge. Oh. Okay, now, so other half of the house, you walk through. This is a really nice detail for the primary. Large primary. It also looks into your backyard and pool area, so it still has real nice views. And then it has his and hers closets. His closet, giant. And this is the custom closet for her. It actually wraps all the way around. And there's even more storage behind there. And then the primary bathroom. Giant soaking tub, walk-in shower, double sinks. Really beautiful, really nicely done. We're gonna do a walkthrough of the upstairs. This shouldn't take long. And you can see the pool from the balcony, which is neat. So there is a shared bathroom up here. And then you've got this is bedroom number 2. Had to think about it for a second. It has a nice sized closet and then also this beautiful balcony space. So from the balcony, you get to kind of see your pool area, and I can actually see from here all of the buildings that are on the beach, and you can hear the waves from this house. It's absolutely incredible. Bedroom number 3 also has access to the balcony, but has its own ensuite bathroom. Okay, now we're gonna go show you our favorite part of this house, which is the backyard. If you're gonna be in Florida, outdoor living is really what it's about, and this backyard has everything that you would want for entertaining, for relaxation, for friends and family to come over. It's absolutely perfect. Giant hurricane-proof, wind-resistant impact lighters, and they actually go the entire length of this wall. So that can all be opened up to the outside. The whole deck is white travertine, really beautiful. They have a pool that's Baja shelf pool. So imagine your chairs are in here. This actually turns into like a bigger bubble fountain and a place for an umbrella. It's got the PebbleTech bottom. And you still have, even though the pool takes up the majority of this space, look how much more space there is in the yard itself. So if you have pets or little kids, they still have plenty of space to run around in. This is the outdoor summer kitchen. It has stainless steel appliances, refrigerator, grill, everything that you need that's inside is also outside. So you can do your grilling, cooking, whatever you need to do out here. It's also a hooked up security system and areas for outdoor TVs in here. So that's on the order list, but it is coming.
So I want to hear your comments below. We did a Central Beach living video that did a Bo Pennington build for $2.6 million. This was in Central Beach, a little bit closer to Flagler Avenue, but a little bit busier street, versus Due East, which is about 4 blocks from Flagler Avenue in North Beach, with this custom pool, an oversized lot. I'm interested to know your thought, this house versus that house, because that house is very contemporary, and this house is more of a beach style home. So I really would like to know your comments below. That was another example of a redevelopment. It was a finished product, but it was a really good example of what a teardown would look like in the finished product. Went for $2.6 million. We showed it to you the day that it went live. It sold 3 days later. This one wasn't even completed before it went under contract. So these redevelopments are really a big deal in New Smyrna Beach, especially in Central Beach and especially in North Beach. So I want to talk about just some of the pricing real quick. This lot was purchased for $500,000 from the builder. The build cost itself was $1,750,000. That's the end result. So the buyer's paying $2,250,000 for this. So we're talking about $615 price per square foot for the build in product, not the actual build itself, because of course the builders have to make profit too. About $615 price per square foot on this thing all in. However, you have some opportunities sometimes to buy a lot, then shop your builders. I work with about 4, maybe 5 that I work with on a regular basis that I'd be happy to introduce you to, that you could do a sit down. You could see some of their builds. You can see kind of some of the stuff that they do, and you can see how you feel with them, because builds are 12 to 18 months long, and so you need to be like-hearted and like-minded with them. So sit down in an interview. You have opportunity to buy a lot. We're going to show you a couple in just a second, and then you pick your builder. So again, this lot, this is an oversized lot, went for $500,000. I'm going to show you one that's going to have ocean views. Actually, I'm going to show you 2 that's going to have ocean views. So I want to hear your thoughts and comments, but I did want to talk about the pricing real quick. $500,000 for the lot, $1,725,000 for the build. So all in at $2,250,000 for this one. Okay, so you see what this is going to look like. Here's step 2. Actually, it's step 2 if we're in Bizarro world, because we're starting from the end and working our way to the very beginning. So you can see here, this is right next to our property that we just toured. You can also look down the road and see that some of this has already been done. This is phenomenal. This is step 2 if we're in the backwards world, because we're going backwards of what the house is going to look like. This is probably going to be done in the next, I'd say 3 months, 4 months, maybe at the most. I know it looks like there's a lot to go, and there is, but they're going to start working really quick, because all the permits are done and the building's gone up. So contractors are going to work really fast on this one. So let's go look at a teardown opportunity right now. Okay, so we're about 150, 200 yards from the house that we just left, driving the golf cart. This is another opportunity right here. This house is not in good shape on the inside, okay? But the attractive part of this is it is a huge property. It's 0.44 acres on North Atlantic Avenue. If you know anything about New Smyrna Beach, you know that North Atlantic Avenue and North Peninsula Avenue are the 2 most expensive streets to live on, and it's right across the street from the ocean. So this house here is about 2,500 square foot. There's a detached garage in the back that for boat parking and extra storage. It's got a pool, but you can see how huge all the way to that car is the very beginning of their lot here. Oh, this gray crossover SUV. So we got this huge front space here. So I'm talking about this one specifically because you can put 2 houses on this. You could split this in half and subdivide it into 2 different lots. Both are going to have ocean views. They would be replatted to have North Atlantic addresses, and if you went up 2nd floor or 3rd floor, you'd be able to see the ocean easily. I can walk up that stair and I can see the ocean from there, let alone if you're on the roof or the 2nd roof, or you were like that redeveloped house that's right here in the back, the white stucco house. So you could build 2 houses here. It'd be roughly about $1.9 million to $2 million to build, but you could sell for probably about 3.1. So this is an opportunity here. This is listed right now for $1.3 million. In fact, I can't believe it hasn't sold. I had a developer that was interested with an investor, and we got really far, and then something personal happened with the investor and he had to pull out, unfortunately. So this one's back on the market at $1.3 million, but again, it's 0.44 acres, huge frontage. It would be replatted through the city. They've already approved it to have front addresses here, which would be North Atlantic addresses, which is obviously amazing for resale value. And then you'd have ocean views. And right here where we started our video, 100 yards down, 110 yards down, we have the beach entrance, your private beach entrance, but you'd have the views. And in North Beach, you can do rooftop terraces here. So you could go up 3 stories, just like the White House here or this White House on the corner, and you can put a rooftop terrace and you have ocean views for days. So this is step 3 if we're working backwards. I want to start right here. Here's our ocean. This is our ocean entrance. I want to show you where we're starting. This is Crawford, so we're 2 blocks down from Due East where we looked at all the other stuff. I want to show you though how close this next lot is to the ocean. So here we are, the ocean. We're about 70 to 80 yards to this next lot, and this is a vacant lot. This is a pocket listing that I have, which means that it's not currently on the market for sale. The general public does not see it. I am kind of saving it for a developer, but if you're interested, reach out to me and I can hook you up. So let's see, we passed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can see 2 redeveloped houses here, 6 houses in, and here we are at a completely vacant, oversized lot. So this lot is oversized. It's really, really deep. It's right here. Clear ocean views down this street. If it went up 2 floors, 3 floors, rooftop terrace, easy ocean views. Crawford is a beach entrance, which is amazing. A little bit more traffic, which is a con, but resale value would be extremely high. This lot off market is selling for $750,000. So I am going to tell you that a builder is they're going to mark up. That's what builders do. That's what all companies do. So if you can buy the lot yourself and interview some builders that you like and then do the build, that's more beneficial than going the route this way. Unless you don't want to do anything at all, you got so much money that you don't know what to do with, and you're just like, look, I want a finished product, I want to see what it looks like, and I want to be done with it, then we go that direction. But if you want to save a little bit of money and you want to be cost conscientious, you buy the property like this, then you interview the builders, then you pick which one you want, and you do a beautiful custom build, whether it's mid-century modern, whether it's contemporary, whether it's beach style, Key West style house. You have an unlimited amount of opportunities. So this is step 5. I don't even know what step we're on. This is the first step if we're working forward. This is the first step, but we're working backwards today. So this is what you start with, and where we started our video is where we ended with it. Listen, we get phone calls, emails, text messages, Zoom invites every day from people just like you wanting to move to the beach. So whether it be in 2 days, 20 days, or 200 days, please don't hesitate to reach out. We'd love to help you move to the beach. I'm sorry if we rushed through anything. Ask questions in the comments below. Our daughter's last day of school, last day of 5th grade was today, and they did a big surf day with all the kids after school. So all the kids went across the street, because Coronado Beach is basically across the street from the ocean. They all went across the beach with their surfboards and went surfing for a couple hours. And now I got to go over there and pick her up. So hard life for a kid in New Smyrna Beach. We'll see you next time. Thanks.